me do it the other day.
I think it did. Look, we're on.
I don't think we're sideways. Hello, are we sideways? Someone tell us.
All right. We are sideways, so turn it over. I don't like it when it, why does it do that?
Okay. Hey, Brenda Bistel. Hope all is well up north, our Canadian friend. We're actually going to be talking about, something interesting today. Like, what are we doing this summer? As you guys know, our name of our company is 18 Summers. Summer's a big time for us. We are full of adventure, whether we're gallivanting to Costa Rica or usually getting in the RV and driving to the corners of Nova Scotia or Yellowstone or Montana.
The last few years, this will be the first year that we're not hitting the road in maybe 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 summers,
so we're not going to hit the road this year.
So we want to talk today about what are you doing this summer and what we've decided to do this summer and not do. So we are actually not getting on the road this summer. We'll have some little trips, but again, our RV, we have a good friend, Philip and Pauline McKernan, who will be coming down the next 2 weeks and are going to borrow our RV and go on one of the adventures we took. We're super excited for them. And glad that lined up, because we love to see people enjoy the adventures that we've enjoyed. Yep. And that's going to be good. But we decided, with COVID, we really want to enjoy our local area. We were kind of locked down in our area. We couldn't do a lot of the things we like to do. We're lucky that the beach was there in private, but we kind of want to immerse in our area. And like a lot of people, we're going to add a pool to the house, because we figured that might be a fun thing when you have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old especially. Besides a trampoline, I think a pool is the best thing for kids.
Sure, as long as it's warm enough, because I wouldn't want to be in Canada right now in a pool.
So are we disappointed that we're not traveling? No, because we could have, but we just why did we decide that we want to stay
I would say it came back to core values. So we realized during the pandemic that 1, we live in a really great place. 2, we want to be mindful of the world at this time. So things such as, the virus. We don't want anybody to get sick. There's a lot of us traveling. We don't want to be separated on a plane or in various ways. What happens if we get into another country and then things lock down again? There's just certain things I think that we thought, okay, it's all of us. We all want to be together. And like you said, I think we noticed while we were locked down that we live in a really great place. And also, our teens asked, can we please stay local, because
our son
really
Alden's going to be fishing. Leland has already been leaked out that he wants to try to get a girlfriend. I think we weren't supposed to say that again.
Definitely not supposed to say it 2 weeks in a row.
Well, you said it last week. So.
Yeah. And so what we were talking about, we've been talking about a lot this week in various things, from like business ventures to family to even deciding what we're doing this summer, is about making space. And so just this idea that, I know we've talked about making the space in your home sacred, or making the space in your home carry a certain type of energy that you want, no matter what's going on in the world outside of you, to just make sure that whatever you're bringing, what your energy is, what your tone is what the tone is going to be set. And so I think that we've talked quite a bit about making space for what's possible. And that means within each of our children, what's possible, seeing their potential, seeing who they are, making space for them to evolve, even in this time of change. I guess exceptionally in this time of change. And then also making space in business for other things that, I think that we shared, we've had some big things take a different shape over this pandemic. So not that things happened in a negative way or in a positive way, but they just kind of took a different shape. And I think that we're going to continue to see that unfold. And maybe you have as well, just that things aren't bad or good. They're just a little bit different. And I think that the different is going to lead maybe to positive things if you hold the space for it. So holding that possibility that things are happening for us and not to us, with our children, with our spouses, just in the world in general, and holding that space for what is possible. So for us, thinking about that, like what is possible, we're not going to hit the road this summer. We're going to do things a little bit differently.
Yeah, we're going to take possibly one small trip up to, because I have a business trip to North Carolina. What's the cool little funky? Asheville. But besides that, we're going to stay local. We didn't get to see my parents much in the last few months. They're in their 80s, and still luckily active and healthy. But we figured, let's stay home with family. We tried to get everyone's opinion, which I think is important if you're planning your summer. Ask what people want to do.
Well, your
it's
children,
funny.
Not everyone, but everyone in your house's opinion.
You would think with us, all of us would be like, man, we want to hit the road. but all of us really agreed and said, nah, we'd like to stay local, for different reasons. But really just to enjoy our area. The boys can enjoy their friends. We can enjoy friends and family.
Friends and family.
So we're excited to stay home, but we did make it a group effort. We all decided together do you want to do, which I think is important when you're planning your summer.
Yeah, and once we made that space, I feel like other things continue to unfold. So we have our bonus children a little bit longer than we thought. The transition's going to be a little bit longer than we expected. Hey, Brett. And so that's taking a little bit longer. And then I am having surgery that wasn't expected. And so then that kind of, I guess that's not really a positive thing. But I mean, it is. But
it's a health maintenance thing.
Yeah. So things are taking a different shape, and that space was made, and now we can do things like take care of our health and change things in our home, like add a pool and keep these bonus kiddos and serve our community and others in that way.
Yeah. And what we wanted to say was, for us, which I think is good, is make plans. Again, everything like we joked, April 57th, today is May 45th, whatever it is, we all know that things have been pining on, but make sure that you make plans with your family. I mean, summer can be an exciting time. Don't
miss out.
Don't miss out. Don't lose the moment. Even if it's making local plane plans, or maybe you want to get on a plane and go somewhere. But I would make plans because that's something to look forward to. I found in planning the adventure is half the fun. So even if you're going to stay local, plan local things. Like I know we're going to be doing more fishing, where there's more outdoor activities we're going to be sharing. We pulled together to get a pool. So, everyone's excited knowing the schedule on that and looking forward to that.
And that was something that we included everybody in, like you said, to make sure everybody is on board. So we said, okay, here's what we usually do. We're usually gone 6 weeks out of the summer. We usually take a big adventure and then maybe a small one as well. Here's what we usually spend on that time-wise, financials. Here's that dynamic. Now, we have toddlers screaming in the background. Those are happy screams in case you hear them. So anyway, so just looking at that bucket and letting everybody weigh in and us kind of looking at our core values, and we're like, okay, it's still within even adventure is one of our core values in travel, but still so is staying home and being with friends and family and connecting, which we've not really been able to do since the pandemic, and serving through, fostering
right now. And the boys haven't gotten the olders and Maggie, Sammy's been pretty happy no matter what. They haven't gotten to see their friends. I get that. So we wanted to make sure they have a seriously good friend summer, and it just lined up. So I think today was just more about telling you what we're going to do this summer. We're excited to be staying home. Will we have some little jet out adventures? Yes, but we're not going to the northern tip of Nova Scotia for 6 weeks or something like that. We're staying local, and we're actually really excited about it.
Yeah,
I'm excited to be home.
Yeah, I agree. And with that too, I think you and I talked about maybe starting to invite more people to come and visit us and spend that time. So if you're ever interested in working with our family one-on-one and coming to our place, we would, not our actual home because that's kind of full right now, but we'd love to host you. We would love to guide you, work with you and your family, your children. We do that too. So we usually do it on a different type of schedule, but we're going to be here all summer. So if you have some crazy idea and want to come work intensively for a long weekend with us, we're here to do that too.
Just reach out. And homework for this weekend, in case anyone watches this, just ask the question, what do you guys want to do this summer? If you haven't clearly asked that, might be in the back of your head, sit down as a family. Say, what do you want to do this summer? You might be surprised at the answers. Some might want to get on the road, some might not. But if you start to get things on the table, and then you can formulate a plan, something to look forward to. We started asking this a few weeks ago, and I'm really glad we did, because now, even though, again, everything seemed like a fuzz, it almost is like we're excited. It's Memorial Day weekend. We're excited
crazy
for the summer. I can't believe that. But ask that simple question and see the conversation and stay open to it. And I think you might be looking more forward to the next 3 months like we are than if you don't actually stop, pause, reflect, ask, and let everyone get their opinion. You can't just dominate the ship. That doesn't work well. That's how teen bitterness and resentment really starts to kick in.
Yeah. Get intentional with your summer. Try to make some decisions now. If you've not read our book, now would be a good time to just harness that quality time that we're all, we've had an extended summer, but I feel like we missed spring, but at the same time, spring kind of morphed into summer. But yeah, make the most of it and see what you can do and make it intentional, just like the energy
everything else.
inside your home. Yeah.
We'll keep you guys posted on our stuff. There might be some cool construction things coming up of the new pool. And I think we're going to do a tour of the RV before it goes off on the road, because everyone's always asking, well, how does an RV work? What happens with this? How do you get this, I don't even know what it's called. What's the thing that goes out?
So he talks a big game, but
What's
I'm
it
not.
called? The slide out. The slide out. You forgot what it was called too.
I didn't
The
forget
poop
what it was called.
hose.
You don't. Yeah. Yeah.
The dreaded poop
I'm
hose.
just laughing because you don't know how to run anything.
Oh, come on, I know half the stuff. The one thing I'm not very good at. So, but the control panel thing, the one. Anyway, we're going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show Jamie up. So we're going to invite you into the RV in the next week or two. But again, we want you to enjoy the summer, make plans for it, set an intentional plan, and get everyone involved. It's that simple. And if you do that,
yeah.
it makes a big difference.
And check in with your core values too. Make sure that whatever you're choosing to do, 1 is intentional, 2 aligns with your core values. And on that note too, if you need help figuring out your core values, also
Jamie's got
contact
that.
us, because
Reach
we've
out.
got a great
We got
exercise
extra, yes.
for core values discovery. Anyway, so that's a couple of things. Core values discovery. Oh, and speaking of other things that we offer, I feel like a magician today. We do have our course that landed last week. Launched. Landed.
Family
Same
course
difference.
came out.
Our family course came out. So what's really awesome about our family course is that we've got our impact program, which was our original course, built into this course, which also has so in total I think there's like 28 or something videos. They're super short, but they're applicable, they're thought-provoking. Most of them have just you. Lots of
both
them
of
have
us.
both of us.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, there's also some good writings, transcripts, MP4s, so things that you can listen whichever way you want to listen, and an entire library of every video or snippet or anything that's ever come out of our mouth. So a library of everything we've ever done, and it's categorized in a couple of different categories, so you can just go in and quickly access what it might be that you're looking for. And again, all those videos are just like 1 to 3 minute videos too. So it's all super digestible. Easily to apply, and it's just us being real and easy, and hoping to connect with you and help you connect with your family. So check that out. How would they find it?
We'll get it out to you guys by email. So
Yeah,
we'll
I think
post
it's on
it.
the page. I
We'll
think
post
it's
it
like
on the
below somewhere.
Facebook page, and we will we'll get it out by email. So if you're feeling a little raw from this pandemic and
Need a little
wanting
inspiration.
to pull the reins in of connection with the family, this will be perfect for you. So we hope you check it out.
It's like a buffet. You can kind of like pick the pieces that you want because they're labeled well, so you can just pick and be like, oh, I feel like having a little bit of connection today next to my quality time or whatever. So,
Good.
all right, have a great weekend.
Good weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy. Make some plans for the summer and ask the question, what do you guys want to do this summer, and have fun with that.
Get intentional.
Take care, guys.